What's up everybody, Coach Kyle here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for future content, and look back at old videos. There's a bunch of them. Today I want to answer a question that I had sent to me on Instagram, and it was about restless leg syndrome. And this is something that I've experienced in the past. Oddly enough, I don't have the symptoms anymore. And I didn't really realize when it stopped happening, and I don't know why, but for sure in the last few months, I haven't had symptoms of restless leg syndrome. And so I've done some research looking at what others have said, and I kind of wanted to just go through what I've learned if you're having this problem. So first off, what is restless leg syndrome? And in my experience and what I've seen others suggest it feels like, there are three main ways to describe it. Number one is clenching of toes. So I'm laying in bed and I just have this urge to clench my toes. Super weird, right? Number two, it almost feels like electrical sensations from the knee down, especially from like the calf down. Almost like, it's not painful, but it's like zapping almost. And a third way to describe it is itchy, like itchy legs. I've never found myself like actually itching them, but it's kind of along the lines of that electrical sensation. It's almost like an itchy feeling. And why this occurs, it might be related to a blood circulation issue, which you've certainly had, like you've slept on your arm or something and you wake up and you get that itchy feeling when your arm comes back. And that's the nerves like waking up, I think. But it's almost the same type of feeling, not quite as strong. But so it could be a circulation and nerve issue, which is why I've maybe felt that wearing compression socks might have helped me in the past with restless leg syndrome. I can't confirm that, but maybe the compression socks has helped me. But like I said, honestly, it's just kind of stopped, and I don't know why, because I've been running more than I have ever in the past. I don't know why, but I've certainly not noticed it in the last few months. Whereas before this, I'd probably get it at least twice to 4 times a month, where I would be laying in bed and I would just be dozing off so close, and I'd have this urge to like clench my toes super tight. And for me, it's not really so much related to like actually moving my feet. Like they're not like restless in that it's like you can't sit down, so you have to stand up and walk around. It's not like that. It's just that urge to just clench them. Some people have suggested that perhaps for them it's more of a just an urge to actually move the feet, whereas for me it's just that sensation. So I did some research, mostly on Reddit, to see what has helped other people with their restless leg syndrome. And some of these are kind of out there, but this is what I found for what people have used to help their restless leg syndrome. Marijuana. Marijuana, I suppose it helps the body relax. Maybe it kind of helps the legs relax. Also, somebody mentioned a beer or two before bed. Obviously, you don't want to get like reliant on something, but for these people that are experiencing restless leg syndrome enough that it's affecting their sleep, where they're literally not able to fall asleep, maybe having a beer or two before bed is worth it. This is a weird one, but multiple people brought up sex and masturbation before bed. Somebody even said like, oh, my girlfriend doesn't really like me doing it. But yeah, masturbation, probably not the sex part. But yeah, so maybe if you're having restless leg syndrome, maybe you want to wank off before bed. I don't know. Where was I? sleep aids like valerian root, melatonin, L-dopamine, I think is another one. These are supplements. They're not like sleeping pills that might just help you sleep better. They might help you fall asleep better, which isn't actually fixing the restless leg syndrome issue, but if you're falling asleep, you're falling asleep. Then somebody brought up a drug called Requip, and they said it was developed to treat Parkinson's, but it can also be prescribed for restless leg syndrome. It's effective but can cause nausea, this person said. Also, magnesium and calcium supplements may help your legs relax a little bit. So that's what I got. Like I said, for me, honestly, I didn't even realize it had stopped bothering me until this person asked me about restless leg syndrome. And I'm like, hey, wait, I'm not experiencing it anymore. But I have in the past. I didn't really do anything to fix it, but it's gone, knock on wood. But those were some things that other people have used to kind of solve their restless leg syndrome. So if you have any further questions or comments on this subject, please let me know below so you can help other people out. And as always, you keep running, I'll keep coaching.